Welcome to CEO Insights. I'm Marilyn de Guzman with investingnews.com. I'm speaking with Patrick Elliott, President and CEO of Forte Minerals, and a very special guest. Patrick?
Thank you. Thanks for having me. We brought Pacha the Llama from the Altiplano of Peru here to join us at the show, and she's been quite the hit at PDAC 2025 here, so she's a new member of the team. We're expanding quite quickly.
Now, we're lucky to have Pacha here to make an appearance in this interview. Thanks.
Thanks, Pacha.
All right, so on to the questions. You've accumulated a portfolio of copper gold assets in Peru. What is the process and the strategy that guide your project selection and prioritization in this region?
I mean, honestly, it's a 2.5 decades exercise that we started, about 2006 after Zafranal porphyry. We put together a private project generator, and we started picking up prospective metal deposits in the southern Peru copper belt and the high sulfidation gold systems and whatnot. So at that point, we were staking a lot of things, a lot of prospective stuff that we were waiting to come available and come free. And then this happens a lot during the downturns where these properties come available, where major companies relinquish their exploration assets and we pick them up. So it has taken a couple decades to assemble these portfolios of 30 plus properties. And then from there, as we advance some of them, we select the best 4 that we wanted to put into Forte and spin out.
And what's your strategy for advancing these projects? Can you talk about that?
Well, again, the top 4, there's 2 high sulfidation golds and 2 porphyry coppers that we wanted to retain 100% interest of and drill ourselves. We felt that had the best chance. A lot of the other properties we have in private company, it operates as a project generator that we option out to other interested third parties, other copper explorers and whatnot. What criteria? When it comes down to porphyries, age is important. If it's a Paleocene in age, the location's important. Does it have that leach capping with the enrichment blanket there? It hasn't been eroded away. That's vitally important in these porphyry systems. But also the alteration footprint. Does it have that footprint on surface that demonstrates that the size and the tonnage can be there to build a 1 to 2 billion ton deposit? And so that's what the porphyry is. The high sulfidation gold systems, we traditionally find them, target them from remote sensing, from the aster anomalies, the argillic-phyllic anomalies that we see from space, and follow up on foot with them. A lot of them are already staked before when you get there, and you wait for them to come available if they ever do, and advance them that way. But we have 3 drill permitted projects now, and I think when we spoke last year, we only had 1. So now we have 3 DIA drill permitted projects out of the 4, and we're working on the 4th as we speak. So we're ready to start drilling our first project here this summer.
Right. From a macro perspective, with all indications are saying that global demand for copper will continue to increase. Where do you see Forte Minerals playing in this dynamic, and what's the strategy to leverage those?
Well, I mean, it's exactly making the acquisitions and staking and building this portfolio in the downturn, and as the cycle improves and we get into a more robust bull market metals climate here, the demand for these types of assets always goes up, and there's a shortage of exploration porphyry copper assets out there that have been advanced or discovered. And so we are at a point now where we can start looking for partners and bring in strategic partners in order to advance these. Every major copper or even gold company, they're looking for porphyry coppers, and Peru is one of the best addresses to be in. It's the 2nd largest copper producer in the world, and a lot remains to be found and developed and explored there. There's been a lack of exploration in the downturn, and for about 10 years, we didn't see a whole lot of exploration efforts and exploration dollars, capital put into pipeline projects, advancing these early stage projects through to drilling, resource definition, and feasibility.
Yeah. So what are some of the upcoming catalysts that investors should watch for?
Well, certainly making a drill discovery at Pucarini here with this high sulfidation gold system. It's something that several companies and ourselves have been waiting to drill for 11 years now, and it's permitted, ready to be drilled. So June, July, we'll be deploying a small 4-hole, 1,400-meter drill program, the maiden inaugural drill program for that project, and then we'll move right into Esperanza Porphyry and drill that. So 2 big projects to drill this year, and the third one, we may option that out or look for a partner to come in. I'm not sure we can handle drilling 3 projects this year. So we'll be busy raising capital and coming out with results on a porphyry copper and a high sulfidation gold system that looks really good through geophysics and on surface. So they have to be drilled.
Really good at that. Thanks again, Patrick, for joining us today.
Appreciate it.
And thanks everyone for watching. Join us again next time for another edition of CEO Insights.